Hello and welcome to the Heart Hook Home Video Crochet Podcast Series. My name is Ashley, your host, and I am here with a very special guest, my mom. This is Kathy. You may have remembered, or you may remember, several years ago, I was getting lots of updates of mom's health situation. So we'll get into that here in a little bit, but I wanted to make sure that I could actually introduce her to you for the first time ever. I know you've been in a few pictures.
Yeah.
I have. I did the house coat that you modeled, and then the vertical blanket cardigan, which reminds me, I am excited about something that's in this box. I have two boxes here in front of me that we are going to be opening together, and one of them has some yarn in it that we're going to be talking about a blanket cardigan. I'm very excited.
Awesome.
I kind of forgot what I ordered, so it's going to be a surprise for everyone. So the first box that we have to open is this box from YouTube, and I am super excited. I've had it for over a week now. I watched as the UPS man brought it up the stairs. I might include that little snip in this video because it's hilarious. And I saw the UPS man pull up and I said, oh my gosh, there it is. This is the award that YouTube gives content creators when they pass 100,000 subscribers. And so Heart Hook Home did that almost a month ago, and so I have this plaque that came in the mail, and it's got my name on it and everything else. So I thought that because we are on YouTube and this podcast is on YouTube, that we would open that together today. So yeah, it's been really hard not opening this so far, right?
Right.
And 100,000, that feels like, it almost feels like it's not even real, like it's, oh, whatever. Like it doesn't feel like it's...
Yeah, you've just been working along and here it is.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I will say that I started the YouTube channel, I want to say it was 2012 maybe. So it's been a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Something like that. It's not been almost 10 years, if not longer. I know I can look that up somewhere, but
okay.
Yeah. So, can you believe it?
Ah.
All right, we have, it's gonna happen. Okay, I got my little knife. Let me cut this open here.
I better put my coffee down because I might get all excited.
Get a little too excited. All right, one more. Oh my goodness.
I am so proud of you. I just can't even.
Thank you. That's part of the reason
I have no words.
Yeah, it's part of the reason I wanted you here when I opened this, because, we were talking just before we started here about how my whole life, all of us, my siblings and you, we've all just been so crafty and, working with our hands, and just to see the progression of it. And
it's crazy.
it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
This would be a time I could tell. When Ashley was 12-ish, she laid down on the floor, and I don't know how she did it, but she drew around her body, and then she laid out gold material over that, and she made a pattern of herself, laid out the pattern on top of the gold material, cut it out, sewed the ends together, and put it on. It was a dress.
Yeah.
Her first dress she made just by a paper
cut out of myself, like tracing your hand almost, but my body. Yeah, and I remember it was a gold, it was almost sunflowery gold.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Long. And it was a...
And it fit. I mean,
it
not,
did.
Not
she
great,
got it
but
on.
I was 12.
She got it on.
Yeah, and I remember I used to alter a lot of my clothing.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
I have a, well, back then especially, I was almost a twig until I had kids, and then the hips bloomed, right? But now especially, I have a hard time finding pants that fit me well, because my waist is, my hips are so much larger than my waist. It's like it's either baggy here or baggy there, and I mean, you just can't get both. But,
I mean, no, not but
yeah.
okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But growing up and altering things, I think that starting that early, especially, allowed me to, really explore just different elements of designing and why you would want to do you know, the sleeve a certain way instead of this way, or, you know, just start them out young, I guess.
Well, we did that when your sister, we made her bridesmaids
Yes.
dresses, and we altered the patterns for that. So that was good experience too.
Oh, yeah.
For the different bodies, you know, that they.
Because we made 4 of those dresses, didn't we?
Yeah, we made 4.
Yeah.
But they had to be altered. The pattern had to be altered in order to make the dress.
It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's in my closet. I should go grab it.
You might put a picture up
I can,
sometime.
yeah. When this is done, I'll grab it and take a nice picture of it and put a little inlay on the video so everybody can see.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready to see this YouTube Creators Award? Am I ready?
Oh!
I don't know. Am I ready? Okay, we have, it is a black foam, very nicely protected. Oh my gosh. And this, it says, some 100,000 subscribers. Just how far have you come? If each of your subscribers were a light year, they could take you from one side of the Milky Way to the other. That's pretty far, it is. And it's why today we're so excited to celebrate your special YouTube journey with you. Not only have you brought a unique voice and style to the world, you've also created valuable connections and built a community along the way. In that spirit, YouTube is proud to present you with the Silver Creator Award, which celebrates your hard work and incredible achievement. Congratulations on this amazing milestone. Beautiful. And it is signed by the CEO of YouTube. Holy moly. This is a nice cardstock. I'm going to have to frame this.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Wow.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Can you see this?
Wow.
Oh, it says heart hook home on it.
Oh.
Let me pull it out of the box. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I'm going to do or where I'm going to put it. Oh my goodness, you guys.
Hold the box.
Thank you.
Oh.
It's got a mirror in it.
Well, I love that part.
Do you see that? Oh, you see my lights and everything behind you? Look, you see it says, can you see where it says heart hook home? Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. It's
you need
beautiful.
to put it eye level so that you can see yourself when you
Right?
look at it
Yeah,
and say,
look at that.
I did it.
That's
I did it.
crazy.
I
And you know,
did it.
I had to tell them what I wanted engraved on it, and I read that thing about 13 times before I hit the submit button because I thought I'm going to spell it wrong or something. You know?
Well, yeah.
Just making me anxious, you know? That's absolutely
Wow,
stunning.
that's a milestone.
It's beautiful. And the next one I think is way higher than 100,000. I think it's 1 million. So,
Well, 10 years.
I mean,
Look
yeah.
out what you got to lose.
Right. I'm sure I'll still be crocheting and doing this in 10 years too. So, oh my
Here,
goodness, so
you want the
excited.
box?
Yeah, let's put it back in there. And then I'm gonna frame this little thing there. That is so nice. How nice is
Ashley,
that?
I am so proud of you.
Oh, thank you, Mom.
I mean, I can't even tell you how proud I am.
That's a lot of people, isn't it? That's a lot of people. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's open this box because there are things in here. Actually, first, let me show you what I'm publishing today. As you may know, in the 2022, I have a car series. So every month I'm publishing one new pattern for something for your car. So we did a seatbelt cover, we did the car coasters for your cup holder, and then we did a trunk cargo net, right? In 2 different shapes. There's a small one and a big one.
Mm-hmm.
This month, today, we are publishing this, and I know it doesn't look like much, right? Could be a hairnet, actually, now that I'm looking at it.
Put it on my head.
Yeah, exactly. Let's drive around like that, right? A good way to keep people from talking to you.
Right.
So this is a steering wheel cover, as you can see. I'll include a picture and a little inlay. I tried to find my largest lid for my mixing bowls to see if I could get it to, you know, if it was the right size, and it was too small. But it starts at the center, and it's got this adorable little flower, and you can use obviously whatever colors you want. You could do a solid color as well, but it's really fun. I've only seen steering wheel covers that are just this portion. I've never seen it with the center here.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't know if I'm going to drive with it on there, but the reason that I decided to do this pattern this month is that I had 2 separate emails from 2 different people about this car series asking if I would have some kind of steering wheel cover just for the summer. So when you're going into Walmart or Dillon's or you're going shopping or whatever, put this on your steering wheel so that when it's super hot and the sun is baking it, you can get in and take it off, and it's not going to be like
burning.
lava.
Yeah.
So
That's great.
I don't know if I'm actually going to drive around with it because it might be kind of cumbersome, and I don't like steering wheel covers in general. I feel like, I don't know, they're too bulky for me, most of them anyway, especially the ones that are the fur that you see in AutoZone or whatever. But we encased some elastic around the edge, and yeah, pretty sweet, cute little pattern.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
That's 3D. Even.
I know, it's like a little petals.
Oh my gosh.
Or what do you call that? Stamen? No, pistil stamen?
Oh, the flower part?
Yeah. I don't know, but it's like little pollen. Let's call it pollen. It looks like pollen. It's nice and yellow,
yeah.
too.
Yeah, that
But
is.
yeah, that is the newest pattern in the car series, and I'm excited about it. Caden goes, or my oldest, he got in the car when I picked him up yesterday from school, and he goes, ooh. And I said, ooh, what's that supposed to mean? Ooh. And he said, fine, I won't leave it on there then, so.
You know, if you have a stick shift, that would be cute to put, if you are putting this on your steering wheel to, when you go to touch that and shift into your gears and it's hot,
that'd be cute.
That'd be perfect to sit on that too. You can make 2 of those, okay.
You know what I should do, or what would be cute, I don't know if I'm gonna do it. What would be cute though, is if I made one that was white and then change it to black and embroider a little 8 on the top. Wouldn't that be cute? Little 8 ball for your stick shifter. That'd be cute, wouldn't
that
it?
would be. Okay.
I don't know if I'd do it because I don't have one.
That's a good idea.
It's cute though. It would be cute, especially for someone that likes pool or, you know.
Yeah.
All right. Next box. This is a big box full of yarn, and I am very excited. I only remember about half of what's in here, and yeah, I've started writing down everything when I'm writing my order. I write down exactly what yarn it is, what color, how many balls it is, and then I make sure to write notes of how I plan to use it, because my problem is it'll be a week or two and I'll open the box and, ooh, I want to use this for this, and I completely forget what I originally ordered it for, which is not usually a problem, you know, because I'm going to use it sooner or later. But
how many skeins are in this box?
I know that there's 3 huge ones, and I know that there's 12 maybe of a different kind, and then I know I got some cotton because I had
Can I
new
do
colors.
something first?
Yes.
I just want to lift it and see how much how
Yeah.
heavy is it?
It's a lot of yarn.
Okay.
Alrighty. All right, let's see. These are from We Crochet and Knit Pick, sister companies. Get that out of the way. Get that out of the way. Oh!
Wow.
Oh, yes. Yes, I forgot about
love
that.
this color.
Yes. Okay, let me show you this. Oh, let's take a look at what we got in here. This big, beautiful box. Okay, I know that I have 3 large, the Brava 500 skeins.
Wow.
So this is a worsted weight yarn, and I ordered this specifically because, okay, these are my colors. I got the dark, this is actually a very dark gray. It's a heathered gray, and then this light heathered gray, and then this eggplant color. I have a vision, okay? Every once in a while, I'll just have something hit me like, oh my God, I need to make that. Or I need to do this, or you know. This one was one of those that just hit me out of nowhere. And what my vision for this is to make a blanket that is long enough to fit any couch, so 72 to 80 inches, something like that, but only about 3 feet tall, so that your entire family can sit on the couch and just have the blanket over their lap. So it's really long, but not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not going to take you forever to make it, but it's going to be a lot wider than most blankets are.
Okay.
So that the
so
whole
it's not
family can
bulky
watch a
either,
movie.
but
Right.
it's just the idea
It's a lap,
of snuggling up together.
Right. It's a lap GAN for the family. It's a family GAN.
Oh.
I just made that up.
Oh, I love it.
Sold. But those are
Family
the
GAN.
colors, and I've got my stitch picked out. Well, I've got a picture of it in my head of how I'm going to do it, and it's going to be awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm excited for that.
Invite me over when you get it done.
We'll take a picture with everybody sitting on the couch, all under their same blanket.
Oh,
Isn't that
okay.
fun?
Yeah.
I thought for watching a movie night when everybody's got their own bowl of popcorn, everybody's cuddled up on the couch together. I thought it'd be really nice. Or you could use it yourself. I mean,
well,
you don't have to be sitting next to your family, right?
Or you can, when you're missing them,
Yeah.
you could.
Yeah. cuddle up under the family blanket.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Family Gan.
Family Gan. I like that. It's the family
Fam
Gan.
Gan or something.
Fam Gam. Yeah. I think that's probably what I'm going to call it. You know.
Oh my goodness.
I do. Okay, so I did order some more of the Dishy. Dishy has come out, I think, 6 new colors. Dishy is my favorite cotton yarn. We all know this, and that's actually what I made this out of, is Dishy as well. So they have, I think, 6 new colors, and they're all very, they're just gorgeous. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So here's the 3 colors that I got. This one is the Inlet. This one here. This one is Jade, and I think this one is the Butterscotch. I think that's what I got. Yes, Butterscotch. I absolutely love this color. You know my crusty mustard obsession. And so I wanted to get this one because it's very similar. Let me throw these over here so that I know I've talked about those, you know. Okay, I think that's good. It's very similar, I noticed, to the creme brulee. So this in the yellow in the center is creme brulee, and this one is the butterscotch. But I thought they have even another one of these that's just a little bit darker. It's almost like a squash, it's like a darker orange, butternut maybe. I can't remember what they called it, but it was absolutely gorgeous. Wow. I thought if you wanted to do a gradient something, that would be really pretty.
It would be.
So I got 3 of each of these just because I can't help myself. Okay.
See what I've dealt with.
Right? You cultivated it. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, I did. I did.
Let's be honest.
Go, Ashley.
Okay. So I got several balls of this Curio number 3, and I already had one. I just love this color. It's natural. It's a cream, kind of an ivory off-white, and I ordered enough of this because, as you know, throughout 2022, I am publishing 1 new pattern every single month. And so next month, for May, let me show you the swatch. I started this yesterday for my older son. Thank you. Yes. Lovely assistant. I started this one yesterday for Caden. This is the men's sweater that I'm working on, and it's got this gorgeous stitch to it. I love how it's worked in rounds back and forth, but it almost looks like it's vertically worked, which is slimming, which is something that I usually try to go for. Something that if it's not vertical, it at least appears to be vertical. You know what I mean?
I thought it was.
No, it's just back and forth and back and forth. But this is the start of the extra large men's sweater. Cameron's, my 13-year-old who is wearing the size small, his is over there, and I have 1 sleeve completed, and I'm starting on the other sleeve. Okay. So we are doing very well on that, and this is going to be the May pattern. For June or July, I'm not sure which yet, I am planning on making a really chic swimsuit cover-up, like a super chic one, right? And I don't know if that's going to be June or July, but that's why I ordered all of this Curio. So probably I'm going to shoot for June, just so that we have time to actually make it while it's still hot and we're still going to the pool and the beach and everything.
How many of these would it take to make one cover up?
Well, this is almost 300 yards. It's 295 yards, which is a lot for a tiny ball like this. I think I ordered 4, and I already had almost 1 complete one. So 5, that's 1,500 yards. Okay. I don't know if maybe I ordered 5, and I already had partial one.
Well, I see 3 down here.
Here's 1. Oh, here's 1. Okay. Oh, so I ordered
5.
So I have 6. So 1,800-ish. Okay. I probably have about 1,700.
So for an extra large, like for your mother?
You're not that big. Come on. But I'm planning on using a pretty holey stitch because it's swimsuit cover up. I don't want it to be too dense and thick, you know? Right. Because you're going to be hot. But yeah, I plan on using a pretty holey stitch, and the holier the stitch, the less yardage you need. Right. Yeah. So
that would be beautiful.
Yeah. I'm starting to make it in my head, and I'm not sure how it's going to go down, but it's going to be gorgeous. Yeah. So my design process, what I've learned so far in this year, and I almost feel like having a new pattern every single month and always looking forward to the next one, because I'm staying a month ahead of my testers, because I need a good 2-3 weeks at least, depending on what it is, or how intricate and how many sizes there are and everything, to actually get the pattern nailed down. And then I want to give my testers at least 3, hopefully 4 weeks to make their one version of it. So
Okay.
like the men's sweater, I sent that to my testers this week. And so they're already starting to work on that. And I think I'm going to publish that on the first week of May. I'm not sure what day yet because I want to make sure that the boys are here. They're not in school so that they can both model it for me, you know,
Right.
and that's going to be a good one too. But yeah, so I'm what I've learned is that it actually keeps me more focused, having more deadlines. I mean, they're self-imposed.
You do work better that way.
I do.
Under pressure.
See, but I don't work well if it's somebody else's deadline. If a yarn company gives me yarn and says we need a pattern by this date, then I just, for some reason, my creative just craps out. It just, I can't do it. But if it's me saying you're going to do this, then I'm going to do it, you know? And it's
nothing will stop you.
No. But it keeps me on pace, and it's helpful to me. What I've noticed is that as I'm working on this men's sweater, I'm already starting to vision what I want this to look like. And so I'm thinking about this and I'm picturing it, and while I'm crocheting the rest of these sweaters for May, I'm going to be working on that in my head to where when I finally sit down and start actually working on it, all I have to do is figure out how to get it to translate into stitches instead of just a picture. Yeah. But it helps me to keep on track and keep on pace and yeah. Plus, I think, you know, one thing that I do a lot is my best friend Sarah, my yarn friend, that she's been on the podcast with me too. But one thing is we send pictures back and forth. Like we'll see a Facebook ad for something and we're like, man, that's cute. We could make it cuter, you know. And then, but we always forget about it. So at least with this, I'm like, okay, I am making a swimsuit cover up in June, or I'm going to publish that in June. So I need to start actually focusing, you know.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, I find that to be helpful.
Yes.
So the only other yarn that I have in this box is perhaps the one that I am the most excited about, because several years ago, one of my most popular crochet patterns is the blanket cardigan. So it's the gray one that has the fringe on it. I'll share a picture, but it's one of my most popular patterns. And it's super, super easy. That is one of my very first ones that I ever did, and it's just half double crochet. That's it. Easy peasy. Actually, that's another pattern of mine, so I shouldn't say that, but it's quite easy. The thing is, that pattern it doesn't need updating because technically it's perfect. Like there's no stitch count discrepancies or anything, but it could be streamlined. All of the sizes are separated out individually. I could compress it to where it's only 3 or 4 pages instead of 15 pages for people to print. So that kind of updating, you know, just streamlining. But I thought, We Crochet, they have this Brava worsted, which is the big skeins that we just pulled out. They just came out with a tweed of that yarn. And so I ordered enough of it to make a fresh blanket cardigan. And I decided that instead of just doing the straight half double crochets, I'm going to incorporate spike stitches in there like we did on the original Painted Canyon cardigan. I'll put a picture of that in here as well. But I ordered 4 different colors of this new Brava tweed.
Oh, wow.
I know. Look at how gorgeous those are. So it's got these beautiful flecks, right? And they have, I think there's 6 total colors, but these are just the 4 that I thought would look really nice together. Wow. They did have one that's almost like the color of my shirt. I think it's called a rose something, but it was really pretty, but I didn't feel like, I thought this would be good colors together. I'm kind of, not really Aztec-y, but just like, I don't know. I just really like these together. And I feel like, especially with the spike stitches, it's going to go down into the color below it, so it'll kind of pull it in. Yeah, kind of look like a zigzag effect a little bit. But yeah, very excited about these. It's going to be absolutely
They really
gorgeous.
Complemented each other too.
You wouldn't think so. But I put all 4 of them together in the pictures, how you can open up the different colorways, and I thought those are just fabulous. Yeah. And this is that yarn, the blanket cardigan does use a size 3 yarn, and this is technically a size 4, but I have noticed that this is a bit on the thinner side. So that's another thing that I could, I'm just going to double check everything in the pattern, make a fresh one, because these colors are going to pop. It's going to be absolutely fabulous. Yeah, the label's missing on that one. Oh, I think I pulled it off or something.
Well, no. So what is this?
Right? It's the same thing. Just a little fat baby.
I don't crochet.
Yeah, right? You do sew, though.
I do sew.
You do sew. You've been sewing a lot.
Yes.
Oh, should I go get my pink blanket real quick? I can splice it. Okay.
Okay.
I
So
should-
I'll talk about it while
Okay,
you go get
okay.
it. Okay. So when Ashley was like 0 age, her grandmother passed away, and well, no, she didn't pass. The great grandmother passed, and I got a bunch of fabric from great grandma Bird and made a bun quilt. Well, I started it when Ashley was 0.
See how
I don't know if you were born or not yet, but it sat in the box for all these years, and just a few months ago I finished it.
Yes. She surprised me. When was that? Was it Christmas?
No, Forrest was here.
I thought Meadow was here too. I think it was
Maybe
Christmas.
it was
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah. We were all sitting around the table.
We were all together.
And I couldn't believe it because this has been a half completed project my entire life. And so she handed me this caboodle. I should have brought that up too. I had this caboodle when I was younger. It's where I had all my sewing supplies and everything. And so she gave me this caboodle, and I thought, what the heck am I going to do with my old, you know, it's a big one. But I opened it up, and here this was in there, and I just thought, oh my gosh, I did. Did I cry? I think I cried.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
So it's a baby quilt.
Yes. Isn't that pretty? And so this is my great grandma's dresses.
Yes.
Yes. That she used to wear. She loved pink, obviously.
She wore a lot of pink. She was a preacher's wife. And these are ones that I bought that I made you a sunbonnet. You and Meadow, your sister, made a sunbonnet that, so there's a little bit of us in there.
Yeah. Isn't that awesome though?
I know. That's an heirloom.
I love it. Yeah.
Baby quilt.
I've got this sitting on top of my bookcase in my room, and I'm not sure how I want to display it yet. I thought I might hang it on a peg, and I could make it a wall hanging or something.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to use it.
Yeah. I don't know, but it's going to be a minute before you can.
Oh. Nice, sweet.
Before any baby can use it, it's going to be a minute.
This will be my grandbabies when it finally happens.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Isn't that that blows me away?
Yeah, that's a lot of generations there.
That is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when we're talking about my kids as kids.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to do that math, but it's a lot.
We'll leave it there.
Yeah. Well, thank you for joining me today. I had fun.
I did too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Oh, do you want to give any updates?
Well, those that have been following you a while know that I went through breast cancer in 2019. The whole year sucked.
And then we got to 2020, and that sucked too.
That was
And
that was as bad. That was just as bad. But
it's different.
So anyway, I had my mammogram last week, and I had the follow-up appointment. Everything is beautiful and perfect. I know everything is back to normal. I'm healthy and very, very fortunate.
Yeah, you look good.
Thank you.
I can tell you feel better.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do. That was tough. I wouldn't want anybody to go through it.
Mm-mm.
And you were, you guys, my whole family was there for me. And that was important.
Yeah. Yeah. It's important, I think, for us to be there in that capacity as well, because, you know, you always hear so-and-so's got cancer, or so-and-so's going through this, or so-and-so, but it's completely different when you're in that supportive role on a day-to-day basis, you know. Yeah. It's different when you experience it firsthand or secondhand, or, you know.
Right. Yeah. Right. Or involved. Yeah.
It just creates an empathy, I think, for everyone you know. Right. That is facing anything like that. Yeah. 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 So I'm in a good place right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very good place. We love it. Love it. I'm glad to hear that. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I'm going to start crocheting again, I think. Okay. I'm really excited to get my hands on that tweed. Just got to decide which color I'm going to start with first. Update the pattern pictures. It's going to be amazing. I'm really excited about that. Yeah. I'll fit it in there somewhere between the men's sweater and the swimsuit cover. Who knows? Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right, well, you guys have a lovely weekend, and I will see you in 2 weeks for the next episode of the Heart at Home Video Crochet Podcast Series. Thanks for watching.